Hi guys, surprise, surprise, surprise. There's 4 new colors in the Creative Vision Stamps lineup. Now, unfortunately, some of the other colors that were released are no longer available. You knew they were going to be limited edition, so they are gone now. They are sold out, but we have these 4 new colors, and I am going to guarantee you are going to want at least 2 of them. So, I'm going to swatch them out. I already swatched them out. I want to show them to you. Okay, so the first one is called Melancholy. Okay, it is a melon color. It's the perfect name for it. And I did swatch it out against the new Pretty in Pink, which I believe is also now sold out. But here's Pretty in Pink. Here's Nana's Roses. Here's Melancholy. So Melancholy does have a peachy pink undertone to it. So it's not pink like Nana's Roses, but it is a little more orange pink than Pretty in Pink. I said Pretty in Pink reminds me of a carnation pink. Melancholy does look like a melon kind of pink color. So very, very pretty. It does have that satin finish. It's not the super shiny ultra gloss. It's the satin finish. Okay. The next new color that we have is called Rose Gold. Now, Rose Gold is a true rose gold. When Salmon came out, and I'll show you here. Here is Salmon. Come on, focus. Okay, Salmon has a pink undertone to it. Rose Gold is a true rose gold. So it's not as pink as Salmon. Okay, so that is the Rose Gold there. And I don't know if Salmon is still available or not. I'm filming this a few days before the launch. And then finally, last but not least, are the To Die For rainbows. I was super excited when I opened the box and I saw these, and I wanted to show them to you guys so badly. In fact, if you go back and look at my picture of the box, the rainbow foils are in there and you guys didn't catch it. So this one, oh, I love it. This one is called Color Falls, and you can see that it's rainbow and it has these lines in it. Oh, it's so pretty. And I like that the rainbow colors are close to each other. Like this is, if you're doing smaller images with this, the rainbow isn't too far apart. So gorgeous. So I swatched that one out. I love it. I love it. And I will suspect that these 2 will sell out the quickest. Okay, and then the second one is Crystal Ombre. Oh, it's so pretty. So there you can see it has these, it's kind of like Crystal Ballroom. Look at that. Oh, so you have this ombre of teal, purple, fuchsia, orange, yellow into green. And again, it is that Creative Vision Stamps quality. I know there's another company out there that sells a similar one. It is not the thick coverage like this one is. And I will guarantee you are not getting 25 feet of foil like you are getting with Creative Vision Stamps. So save your money. You want the best value, get it from Creative Vision Stamps. And if you caught my video earlier, there you can see I swatched them out for you guys too. All right, so if you caught my video earlier, if you mention Nancy Stamps and you spend a minimum of $25 while supplies last, you will get free foilables. So might as well head on over, order some foils, and get your free foilables. Don't forget to put the code in for Nancy Stamps. So the 4 colors are Rainbow Falls, Crystal Ombre, Rose Gold, and Melancholy. So 4 new colors that are beautiful colors. I mean, all of these are kind of, the rainbows are always a staple in my collection, but I really like the Rose Gold. I use the Rose Gold a lot. So that's a nice color to have. And if you missed out on the Pretty in Pink, the Melancholy is sort of similar. It's not exactly the same. Again, you have that satin finish, but it's a very pretty color, especially when we're coming up with, you know, Easter, Mother's Day, very feminine color to do like the big blooms and any kind of like floral images. It's very, very pretty. All right, but let's move on with playing with some of these things. We're not going to do the animals today. We've done so much with the animals. So the special last couple weeks ago was if you purchased whatever it was, you gold, orange, or green, or some kind of color foil, you got free St. Patrick's Day foilables. So let me show you what that is. I don't know if these are still in stock or not. If they are, pick one up. They're super cute. So what you get is you always get instructions, of course. You get these 4 large sentiments. Kiss me, I'm Irish today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers to green beers. And lucky you. So that's the first sheet. The second sheet says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. I wish you a happy St. Patty's Day. Whoops, there we go. And then, Kiss me, lucky the Irish, pot of gold, no pinching, March 17th, leprechauns. And happy St. Patrick's Day, okay? And then we have this background, which is all of these small little shamrocks. And then we also have, it was so thick, I thought it was 2 sheets of paper, but that's just how high quality the paper is. And then we have this cool, like, I don't know if you would call this like a damask kind of florally image, okay? So I want to make some Irish cards. And I kind of have an idea what I want to do in my head. Let me move these out of the way. You always want to store them in their carrier case when you're not using them. Now, we have 2 types of greens that are available. Again, you'll have to check the website. The lighter green is called Holly Jolly. The darker green is called Shamrock Envy. So I am going to use that. I think we'll also use the rainbow. And then we'll see what else we can fit in here. Okay, so let me turn my Mink on and let it heat up. And while it's heating up, we will cut down our foil and our cardstock here. So, you guys, I actually used my laminator today for laminating. I had to do work stuff, and I got my laminator out, and it took like 15 minutes, man, for that thing to heat up. I was like, geez, that takes forever. Normally, I think I do these on 3. We can go to 3. There we go. So, we're going to make this quick and easy. We're going to use this big Happy St. Patrick's Day hat. And I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to see if I can get it to 5 by 3 3/4 because that's normally the size that I use. Don't forget, you want to keep your foil because we'll be able to use that leftover foil in our infinite foiling loop in other projects. This might be too big, but we'll see. We'll see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to 4. 4. I think 4 1/4 wide, 5 inches, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut this out. Why? Because I can. Because it's easy to cut out. Oh, let me cut my background now. I want my background to be card front size, so I want it to be 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Okay, so that's really simple. That's going to be green. We're going to move these out of the way. We're going to move these guys out of the way because we don't want them getting scratched or dusty. We are going to cut our little hat out. I just have to make a little card front. And I think I want to use some gold glimmer paper, gold like foiled cardstock. If you don't have any, of course you can make your own. I hate that those scissors leave like a little serrated edge when you're cutting them. We want smooth, smooth. So I want to know down below, what color foil are you most excited about? I will say the Rainbow Color Falls. The Color Falls is like as soon as I saw it. And then Laura texted me and she's like, do not use those until I launch them. Because I was like, I have to show everybody right now. And she was like, don't you dare. But yes, you can see if you go back to my Facebook post showing where my box got found that it's in there. I covered it up with the other foil so you couldn't see it. I was waiting for somebody to say, what's that rainbow foil in the back? But it looks like Pride because all you see is the rainbow. You don't really realize that it has these holographic lines in there. We're going to use that on this leprechaun hat. I love Ireland. I went in 2009. I probably told this story before with my cousin. And it was such a low budget trip. And I had the most fun in my life. And it really reminded me of the movie P.S. I Love You, because I was going through a hard time in my life. I was actually getting divorced. My son was only 3 years old at the time. My dad was living with me because he had been disabled due to a back injury. So I felt like there was a lot of weight on my shoulders. How was I going to, you know, take care of my kid, take care of my dad, and you know, having a failed marriage. Like, it was just a really tough time. So my cousin's like, listen, if you can do $1,000 all in, he's like, that pays for your airfare. It pays for half of the car rental. It pays for the bed and breakfast we stayed in, which was just somebody's house. He's like, we can go to Ireland. And I was like, I'm there. Just sign me up. And I really was like, should I be doing this right now? And we went and had the most amazing time, him and I. And like I said, we didn't spend a lot of money. This is just the Anna Griffith toner pen. And I'm just kind of lining the edges. Oops. Where I didn't, where I cut where the white edges are so that they don't show. You can use a regular black pen too. Anyway. So we did so much traveling and sightseeing, and we like bought lunch meat and we ate sandwiches out of our hotel room just so we wouldn't spend money on food and stuff, just to keep it budget friendly. And I didn't really buy any souvenirs. I bought back one scarf for myself, I think. And it was just a really good trip. And at one point we went to this place, Dunlock. Oh God, I'm mispronouncing it. Anyway, we went and it was so peaceful, and he climbed up this mountain and I only went halfway, and I was just kind of like taking pictures of all my surroundings and the sheep and these giant boulders and just really enjoying being out in nature, peace and quiet. And they had these beautiful little ponds there. Anyway, he goes up the mountain, leaves me down at the like halfway point. And he comes back down and he's like, I feel so much better. He goes, I feel like my dad was there. Now, my uncle had passed away, which was my dad's older brother. So he's like, I feel like my dad was there, and he was kind of like giving me advice. And I said, you know what? I had this very like let it go kind of feeling. I don't know what it was. It was just very calming being there. And so we both had this amazing trip and experience, and we always keep saying we're going to go back and do it again. And we just, that was 11 years ago. I don't think we're going back, but I would love to go back. Okay, again, this is Shamrock Envy. We're going to cut a little piece of this. See how easy that cuts because it has that thicker liner. It makes a huge difference. If you guys are watching the other night when Leo was cutting foil for me, I called her the foil mutilator. I'm going to definitely use this Color Falls on the hat because it's so pretty. Alright, and you should not get any, shouldn't affect us where that sticker is, so I'm really not going to worry about that. because the sticker's on the outside. It's not actually on the foil side. There you can see where I swatched it. The little circle there is where I stuck it to the tape. And then we'll assemble it. Okay, need my little brush. Need my little sheets here. 3 pairs of scissors out on the desk. A little bit of an overkill there, Nance. Okay. Let's see the dust on that one. Grab a piece of cardstock for our card base. Do I have any made up? I had some made up. Here we go. Those. And of course, we want to let it cool down. This is kind of big. We might cut this down. Okay, let's reveal. 100% perfect foiling. And now we have little shamrocks we can use on the toner paper. Look at that. That is 100% perfect foiling. Oh, love it. Love it. Now, if you didn't want to waste it, you could take like a shamrock die and die cut the center, or just die cut the center in general and use it against something else. In fact, I'm going to do that because I don't want to waste all that goodness. I should have cut it before I foiled it. Oh well. Let's see here. I don't have a shamrock die. I'm going to run this through my machine so I can save all of that center goodness there. So we'll save that, and then we can put this over it. Yes, 2 for 1. My poor Gemini Jr. has been neglected all week. We've been doing all the foiling, and it has not been involved in anything. It's okay. Okay, now I am going to flip this over though. Ooh, this is going to be tough. I don't want to mess it up. You have to be very strategic with where we put our foil because, our tape, because if we put our tape on a spot where it can lift the foil, I'm going to be very careful and just kind of put it on the edge here. We don't want that foil coming up. Okay. Then we have our magnetic shim. And we have our milky shim. And then we have our top plate. And we'll run that through the Junior. Ta-da! Now I have 2 backgrounds, so I can use this on another project. Ta-da! Yay, no waste. Okay, now we can start assembling. Did I cut that crooked? No. That's the worst when you go to cut something. You're like, oh, it shifted. It's crooked. Where's my needle? Poor Leah came home from school. I was doing work. And she wanted a snack. She ate a snack. And she was doing her homework. And then it was like awfully quiet. And so I go in the kitchen and I start making dinner. And I'm like, do you want something? I just assumed she was like, I don't know, watching her phone or her tablet or something. I go over and look on the couch and she's out. She is out. But like I said, she's been fighting that little head cold. Okay, so we have our nice foiled shamrock border. So gorgeous. Then I have this piece of gold, which actually is Creative Vision Stamps glitter cardstock, but you could only pick it up if you saw her at the show. So you cannot get this anymore. Sorry. But it is pretty. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now for the beautiful piece we've been waiting for. Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. Perfectly foiled. Oh, not one speck of dust. Isn't it great? Oh, look at it. And I'm going to save this because, again, the tape is on the outside on the transfer. It's not on the foil itself. So I can save this and foil this on a piece of toner sheet. And it's going to look amazing because the toner sheet's going to be black. And I'll be able to put black. Oh, it's going to look great. Okay. Anyway, let's pop this guy up. Got some Pop Dots here we can use. I can't get over how pretty that is. It came out perfect. Like 80 million little Pop Dots here. Okay, I think I released them all. That is gorgeous. Ooh, I love it. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so head on over to Creative Vision Stamps. Get your new foil colors. Again, 4 new release colors. Again, some of the other colors might be sold out. If they're gone, they're gone. There's no way of getting them. But definitely get your hands on these new colors. Let me know down in the comments below which one is your favorite. Again, there is Color Falls, Crystal Ombre, Melancholy, and Rose Gold. You can see that holographic stripe on there. And if you put in Nancy Stamps under your code with your $25 purchase before tax and shipping, you will get a free Animals foilable as long as they are in stock. And that is for a limited time only. I think she said she's going to do it for a week or as long as they're in stock. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Now get on over to Creative Vision Stamps and get your foils. Bye, guys.